Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna service a 2020 Nissan Altima. Servicing meaning I'm gonna change the oil filter. Also gonna change the sparks plugs. Okay, so I have already jacked up the car so I can get access to underneath. You see where I'm pointing to that 14mm bolt? That's what we're gonna pull to let out the old engine oil from the engine. First I'm gonna open the engine cap cover. That way I release some of the pressure, which will allow it to flow even smoother. Very nicely and smooth. Our next step from this is to pull the filter, the oil filter. It is untightened, so we can easily pull it using just our hands, turning to the anti-clockwise direction. Yeah. So there it is, guys, our oil filter. So what you want to do is turn the oil filter to the anti-clockwise direction and just ensure now that you have a separate container to catch the oil coming from the oil filter area. Alright, so we have successfully gotten off the old oil filter. Now we're gonna take a look at the new one to ensure that it's the right oil filter we have. Also check that we have the right engine oil. Okay, so here I am comparing both filters, and they look the same, to say. So our next step is to get the area where the filter is gonna go nice and clean before we put the new one. Also have to remember to return the 14mm bolt onto the tank once the oil is finished drained. That way when we start pouring the new oil into the engine, it's not gonna leak or waste. So what you want to do is get your socket set and tighten the 14mm bolt. And then after that, we turn our new oil filter in the clockwise direction to tighten it. And this filter only need untightening. Alright, so don't use any tools or anything to tighten, just untighten. moving right along. So our next step is to get our 5-quart oil, engine oil, and gently pour it into the engine. Alright, and whilst doing that, you can also check to see if there is any leak. There shouldn't be any if you have tightened the filter correctly, and also the bolt that we pulled recently to let the oil out. So 5 quarts of oil should be enough, but you don't want to pour too much oil in the engine because that can cause smoke. It can cause the car to smoke and other things. So as you go along, you check the dipstick to see the level, but honestly I doubt you're gonna see the correct level based on the fact that the car is still jacked up. Just continue to throw and check the dipstick. Once it reaches the proper level, you just cover about the engine and also check another time to see if there's any leak. If there's none, then you just want to start the car for about 3 to 5 minutes, let it warm up, and then you can take it for a test run. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I have a part 2 of this video where I'm gonna change the spark plug and also the air filter. So stay tuned for part 2 guys. Thanks very much.